landmark stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're off and running from Western New York. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
On the ground, first foot kick behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Bengals get to it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. It's Allen out of the pistol. Trying the comeback route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
On 4th down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills go up 6-0 here in the first. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, you kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. Big 13. Big stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's get set. 180.
One play action here. Burrow. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
1-1, ready?
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. What is that? Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Diving right side. Got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
180. What is that?
Man in motion here.
Stop.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Burrow out of the shotgun. Right back to Chase. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs.
11. Here we go. Stop.
3rd and 1. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Foreman takes it straight ahead. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
10-10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Brought in right side. Galloping inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fast now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 empty. Let's get set. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. McPherson add the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Five wide. What is that?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Allen on the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it up. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
On 1, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gun.
Flip on 2nd, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Catch made over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 6.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Brooks. It's on the turf. Ball's in. He lost it. And it looked like the Bill got it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Davis off the pistol handoff. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Burrow on the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Here we go.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Finds the in route complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On one, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Now a toss. This is Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Place hot. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This is taken in at the 13. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Bass on for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick.
Bengals 20. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 180.
Here's Burrow. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Shot.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
On one, ready?
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Shot.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. incomplete left side.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen. Hits him on the out route. Has some daylight through the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And now the Bengals have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Round 80. Look out.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Allen looking to throw. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Allen. Finds him on the slant. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
319.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from just 23 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Dory Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
27. Tyler Bass.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Start.
One final shot before the half. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
34. Bills 31. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this is another incompletion. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
11, mighty. 11, let's get set. Dot.
They'll run again with Brown. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
On 2.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Here we go. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Allen. Cut out left. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Round 80.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now Allen off the play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. Throw left side, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180. Stop.
A 1st down carry for Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Maxwell Hairston, that's the 1st-round pick from Kentucky on the tackle.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11, Tom. Stop. 180.
From the 39. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it near the 10. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's
You know,
a gain
Kate,
of
you'll
20.
find teams go to this
First
crossing
down,
route concept
Cincinnati.
sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Big.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bengals make it a 16-point ball game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground.
And it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Look out.
Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
8 yards on the pickup.
That is a
Brings up
textbook
2nd
first down
and 2
completion.
at
Sets
the
up 2nd and
32-yard
very
line.
manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down throw for Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
A 6-yard
That's what you call
brings up
efficiency.
2nd and 4
Exactly what you're looking
at
for
their
in first down.
48-yard line.
Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brown 80.
From the 48. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
16 yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st down, ball at the 36.
52.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got more once again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
He was brought down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
319. Get in the end zone. Sneak out.
Allen. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. DJ Turner comes up with it. At the 20. And this is a house call. A pick 6 for Cincinnati. Went to the OL one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23.
Bills 31. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's White on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Whistle alert! Whistle alert! 180! Look out!
Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now give left side to Pacheco. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Davis up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Middle.
Desperation time here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2. He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
Burrow now against a blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go. 11 MT. Shot.
Brown on the inside give. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go. 180.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's DeMario Davis.
spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ground 80. What's that?
First down. It's a run with Davis. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Room to run inside the 20, and he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell that running back is smelling the end zone? He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll throw it, and he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the 2. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got a man left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Here's a toss to the left. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Well, for whatever reason, partner, they thought that was the weaker side of the defense, and it looks like they were right as he gets outside for 2.
It's always a little bit dangerous when I see that toss play, Kate, and you're running laterally on a 2-point conversion. But you trust your running back, you trust his instincts, and you trust his speed to find those 2 points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
319.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Brown 80. Look out.
Play action now. Allen finds a man right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, Allen to the air. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 5-yard line.
Green 19! What's that?
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now Allen off the play action. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Look out!
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Buffalo's going to call his 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action now with Allen. Forced out to his right. Try and push it deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here we go, here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.